Listen, there is way too much to do today. Today we are going to meet the stars of 3 shows that were among the most popular comedy series ever on television. First, meet a couple of the cast that turned the 1950s into big bucks bonanza. From Happy Days, here are Marion Ross and Anson Williams.
Anything but laugh.
Next, say hello to the couple who took a 3-hour tour, and wound up stranded for 3 seasons on Gilligan's Island. Bob Denver and Dawn Wells. Very good choice, Daniel. Finally, meet the married couple who moved from Archie Bunker's neighborhood to a deluxe apartment in the sky. The Jeffersons, Isabel Sanford and Sherman Hemsley.
Now, will someone kindly lift me up on this seat?
Thank
you, Bob.
You okay?
Thank you.
I'm so glad you're here now that we have the new upholstered stools. The old ones were really...
They were higher than these?
Oh, they were horrible.
Well, I've been willing to stand for the whole show.
Listen, you guys, there's just too much fun stuff to talk about here. These are, I don't know about you guys, but 3 of my favorite classic TV sitcoms. Since it's my show, that's who we brought to talk to. Tell us, did you all know that these shows were going to be hits right from the get-go? Marion, did you know Happy Days was going to be a hit?
We stayed there 11 years.
I know.
None of us put a thing on the walls for 5 years because we thought any day we were leaving. Isn't that right, Ann?
Yeah, truthfully, we started off as a semi-hit, and we were almost canceled the 2nd year.
Were you?
We were in 48th place or something, yeah, and then the 3rd, with just luck, they picked it up for the 3rd season, and they changed the whole format into a 3-camera live audience show, and we shot to #1. But it wasn't until the 3rd year we were really a big hit.
Wow. What about Gilligan's Island, you guys? Did you know right away?
No. The critics made such fun of us. I mean, we were just bad rap from the very beginning, and we're in the top 10 from that point on, I think.
I would have made a better deal if I had known, you know. No, there was no way to tell.
No.
Now, Gilligan's Island ran how long?
3 years about.
Why does it feel like it ran forever and ever?
Because we've never been off the air since 1964.
Is that true?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We're the longest running. We've rerun more than any other show past I Love Lucy a couple years ago, I think.
Wow, but it was only 3
Only
seasons.
3 seasons, yeah.
Oh, gosh darn. What about the Jeffersons? Did you guys...
No, you get residual?
Well, I just skipped right over that. We haven't talked about the residual.
Residual what?
Do you get paid?
Let's not talk about it.
No, it hurts you bad.
Yeah, definitely. What about the Jeffersons now?
I'm going to give you some of mine.
Oh,
Me
you heard
too?
that, folks? Yeah, really? You're going to give all of us
Yeah, come on, share
What
it, share
about
it.
the Jeffersons now? You guys
Well, I don't know about Sherman, but I didn't think we'd make it.
you were a spin-off of All in the Family, and you didn't want to go, right, Isabel? You didn't want to.
I didn't want to go with a show
You
I didn't
wanted
know
to
it was
have-
going to be a hit or not. I wanted to stay with the hit show.
Right?
I had things.
So how did they talk you into going?
Well, when they said they're going to write Louise Jefferson out of All in the Family,
It's a better choice, wasn't it?
that helped me make up my mind.
Yes, no choice.
Well, I always had confidence in the show. I always used to tell them, come on, all we got to do is stick together and work hard.
Oh, sure.
I tried to be an inspiration, you know, but they were always doubtful and everything. Well, we don't know, because we kept being changed from night to night, you know, and we started losing the audiences, and finally we wound up on Sunday night. And then,
Well, I think we were on practically every night of the week.
at one time, yeah.
Yeah, but everybody managed to find you.
Yeah.
Sherman, tell about the practical joke you played on Isabel.
Well, see, now she doesn't remember, so it's not. Well, anyway, but one time we at the table reading, you read the script for the first time. Well, they put a phony first page on the script, and Isabel, everybody knew about it, but Isabel. I tried to tell them don't do it because she's gonna have a fit, but they did it anyway. I was on your side. Anyway, so so the script said that we were all coming in the door, me and the Willises and everybody except her, and said, "Wow, what a beautiful funeral. Louise sure did look nice." And Isabel's going through the page. And I'm saying, why did they have to mutilate her so? And finally, everybody started laughing.
I don't remember that. You've blocked your death scene from your memory. That's what it is.
You think that's it?
I think that's
Either that or I was drunk. I don't remember that.
You know what I found interesting about Gilligan's Island is you guys actually shot that you did the pilot on an island, right?
Yeah.
On a beautiful island on the beach.
Yeah.
And then you did the series in a soundstage.
With a lagoon next to the Hollywood Freeway.
That's right, a mile and a half of the freeway.
Some mornings we couldn't shoot at 9 because the traffic sound was too loud. Soundman would say, well, if you want to hear in the background on a distant island, you can have it, So we had to wait till 9:30 after the rush hour.
Did you guys, just curiosity as a fan, did you ever think about justifying any of the stuff that happened on Gilligan's Island? Like, how did you guys get all those clothes? How did
You see, they had a reason for everything. We had a reason for everything. Of course, all the clothes, the Howells, of course, for 3 Hour 2 would bring all their trunks with everything, so Ginger and Mary Ann made over their leftover clothes.
you made over the Howells?
Sure.
But
Don't you buy that?
Wait, and the Howells dragged
I don't buy
they
that.
dragged all this stuff ashore when they
For
were
3 hours, they would always carry everything they owned with them.
So that's how you justified all of that.
Well, you can surf on and surf off and not tell anybody.
I know.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
Now, they talked about having a freighter sunk off the island where we could dive down and get all the clothes and everything. But we all looked at each other and went, nah, no. Don't start justifying it. It's too silly as it is,
Now, over on Happy Days, you guys you were big into the sports over there, baseball, basketball.
Yeah. Well, that was Gary Marshall. In fact, I think it was more important for him to see how well we played ball than act. Even during the audition for Ron Howard and he gave us a couple of minutes and we went out and threw the ball.
No
Is this in the script? No, just play a catch. He just wanted to see if he could put a team together. And it's true, yeah.
I know that.
Thank God I played
Thank
first
God you
base.
did well.
I'm sure that all the writers had to be able to play ball.
Oh,
They couldn't
I think everybody.
You're serious?
Dead serious.
The team was, that's why we lasted so long, because we want to break up the team.
And we had a good
Who'd
team.
you play?
All over the world. We played in practically every major sports stadium in the country.
We played the media,
Plus, we played the Marines. We played the Army. We played the Navy.
Had your priorities in
We
order,
went to
didn't
East
you?
Germany
Yeah.
and played the U.S. 3rd Infantry along the East German border. We went to Okinawa
Yes.
and played the U.S. Marines for 8 days.
Yes, no.
And we always won. We
Yeah.
always won.
Well, of course you did.
Yeah. But Gary Marshall felt that it was important to stay as a team. I think that's one
I
reason
want to
why.
talk to you more about Gary, too, because he's a real father figure to all of you guys. We have to take a break now, though, but when we come back, we're going to see which one of our stars came back from the dead. Plus, we have a big surprise for one of our cast couples. We'll be back in a minute.